Hi everyone, I'm Needlecraft Annie, and I'm sorry that I'm a day late. I hope it's only a day and I can actually edit and upload this video today, so yeah, I'm sorry. It's just been super busy the last 2 days. I thought about filming on Sunday because I knew yesterday would be busy, but yeah, did not happen. And yesterday, the day was completely busy, and as soon as I had the time to film, it was already dark, and I don't like filming in the dark because you can't see my projects really good, and so I decided to not film. And yeah, today I actually get a chance to film. I did not think I would, but I did, so yeah, we'll take it. um, Today only WIP update and the plans for this week and nothing more. So let's get started. First, for my daily project, I stitch on one project every day for 30 minutes, or at least 30 minutes. The project I'm talking about is the Joyful World Cell by the Sunflower Diaries, and it's a freebie on her blog. I'm presently stitching on December, and that's what it's supposed to look like when it's done. I hope you can see it. Yeah, that's better. That's what December looked like, and I show you a picture of where it was last. And this is what it looks like right now. In a second. Here we go. Yeah, let's put this out of the way. I'm stitching this one on a 32 count Belfast linen in Silver Moon, 2/2 with the called for gentle out sampler threads. And yeah, I finished quite a bit since last time. I finished the frame, I finished December. And yeah, started on some trees, started on the frame or fill in the frame, and we'll see where I go next. I think I'm first going to complete this color, this green color. I think those are pine needles or stuff like that, so yeah, that's going to be next. And while I just get or realized I did not show you yet November up there in the frame. So while I just paused this video to show you a picture of what December looked like last time, I realized I did not have it up here because I just ironed it into its frame. When I want to switch them out every month. So I take the picture that was in the frame already, that model picture, and I wrap my fabric around, iron it around, and then it stays in place. And next year I can just put the model picture back in the fabric and put it back into the frame. So I don't have to lace or pin the fabric around. I just iron it. Yeah, and it works. And there's November up in its frame. So normally I should be able to finish December in November. So with the 1st of December, it can be up in its frame as well. Yeah. Today I already stitched on this piece because I had an early shift. So I've already been at work. And before I went to work, I stitched on this piece. And I realized I did not tell you the needle minder is from Denka Designs. Okay, that's that one. Next is travel stitching. So last time I told you I finished the dragon, and the next thing for travel stitching I would start is Eat Chocolate by My Big Toe Designs. I show you a picture of that one last time. And I'm done. So this is what it looks like. On those squares, the buttons are still missing. I have them on order. They have not yet arrived, but I hope they will quite soon. This one is stitched on a 32 count white opalescent Belfast linen, 2/2 with the called for gentle out sampler threads, and here we go. Super happy. Just waiting for the buttons and then maybe get a small frame and put it somewhere up. So on the wall. Yeah, that one's done. And actually, I had one night shift left. So I had quite a longer break and I normally get some stitching done during the night shift. So I think I got this square done and started, I think, on the in. And then I had 2 more days at work, and in my lunch breaks, I completely finished the design. So super fast stitch. And then I finished my goal, I finished the piece, but I needed another travel stitching. So I decided to get into Christmas stitching with this Basilla kit, the tiny stockings ornaments. Those are 30 stockings. I already finished the dog one, which is not yet fully finished, but it's finished. And during the 24 hours of cross stitch I did, I started this angel down here. So as you might see, there's quite a lot of backstitching, and you can actually see it on the design. So I don't have a picture of what this piece looked last time during the 24 hours of cross stitch. I started on the wings. I did all the white in the wings and started a bit on the gray, and that's where I'm at now. That's a lot of yellow. Yeah, you can probably see there's a lot of backstitching missing. There are French knots for the eyes. There are French knots for like the top, and some backstitching for the top. And yeah, in the design itself, there's a whole lot of backstitching. So that's what that one is looking right now. And yeah, I hope to get it finished maybe next week. But as I said, a lot of backstitching and it needs some more attention. And I'm not always that keen on backstitching, so we'll see. But so far, I really like this piece. So here we go. Yeah, that's been it. The angel is going to continue as my treble stitching. If I finish this week, I have no idea which stocking I will be doing next. I will be doing another stocking because my goal for this year is finish the angel and one more. But I have no idea which one. We'll see. Maybe I ask my boyfriend which one he prefers. But he already chose the dog, so I don't know. We'll see. Let's get into challenges. As I told you last time, I was not sure if I could get all challenges done because I only had 4 days and 3 projects with 10 stitches, so I needed 500 stitches. I got all done, so super happy about that. And yeah, let's start with the first one. The first one was Unravel. The challenge was called Unravel, so stitch on something where you had to frog. And I stitched on Colorado Mountains by Golden Kite because I started this one on a 25 count 2/1 full crosses and it was way too bulky. I did not like it. So I frogged everything I had and restarted it on the same piece of fabric with 2/1 10 stitches. So I show you a picture of what it looked like last time here. And this is what it looks like now. So I did 510 stitches, which got me another column done. Actually, kind of exactly a column done, which was pretty cool. So yeah, as I said, 25 count 2/1 10 stitches, and the needle minder is from Jankai Designs. My goal for this year is to finish one more column, and then I actually have 1.5 pages on this design done. Yeah, there's still a lot of confetti, but it's getting less, which is really cool. Yeah, I've added a lot into this column because those colors, went that far over the column. So yeah, super happy to get some more sky and less mountain because the mountain is the confetti part of the design. So yeah, pretty happy. I love how photorealistic it looks from farther behind, and when I look into my monitor, how cool it looks. So sorry. Yeah, on this design, as I said, one more column, but not this week because it's not in my plans this week. But it will get back soon, because one challenge nearly gets me a column done. I think in a column there are about 650 stitches, and I already did a few, and 500 stitches gets me quite far, so pretty cool. Yeah, that's Colorado Mountains. Next one was for Santa Claus, because he has to save Christmas. You should stitch on something, or you should stitch in red and or white. I just decided to go with only white and stitch on, here we go, stitch on Wedding Birds by Nikki Pattern. I got it from Etsy, and I stitched this one for my boyfriend's sister as a wedding sampler. So here we go. I show you a picture of what it looked like last time here. And this is where I'm at now. So this is on a 22 count even weave 2/1 with EMC. The tree is B5200, and I think I used 817 for the birds. I finished this whole branch till the stem of the tree, and now next I'm going to stitch on this one. And that's what I did for last week. So I actually got some white next to the red. Yeah, I'm really happy with how this piece is coming along. My goal for this year is to finish half the piece, because I want to get it done till May, and so it would be nice to have half of it done. So I actually plan on, oops, okay, I make like this. I plan on stitching this branch, which I already did, it's done. This one, where I'm presently at, this done here, and this one for my year-end goal. That's kind of the plan. Yeah, so that's Wedding Birds. The needle minder is again from Denka Designs, and I really love how this looks. You will never see the fabric. The picture I showed you of what it looked like last time is actually close, but still not bright enough. So really bright green fabric. You will see this one again for this week, but I only show you the cover page then. So that's that one. Next one was you should stitch, because of Sally and the Pumpkin King. You should stitch on something which says like simply meant to be. I decided to stitch on Dragon Dancer by Heaven and Earth Designs. Artwork is by Anne Stokes, because they look like they're just simply meant to be friends. There we go. This one is, oh, I first show you a picture of what it looked like last time. That's what it looked like right now. So there are 500 stitches in for last week's challenge, and I'm using it for a challenge this week as well. So there are already a few stitches in there from yesterday. But yeah, I think that's okay. I love how this is turning out. I mean, it's blurry background, but still the colors are really beautiful. This one, sorry for bumping the camera. This one is stitched on 32 count Zweigert linen, I think. 2/110 stitch. There we go. And this one is actually one of the patterns I now have on Pattern Keeper, because I now have the app and I actually bought the complete version and not the trial version only. I tried the trial version for like half a week and yeah, I bought it. I really love it, and it's easier to find my stitches, especially with this design, because the symbols in the background are kind of similar, and some symbols are really, really similar and then they're next to each other. So yeah, that helps a lot. Yeah, so that's that. As I said in this week's plans as well, and again, I will only show you the cover picture then. Last challenge for last week was stitch on something related to Gamble, and I said I'm going to stitch on supersized cliffhanger max colors by Heaven and Earth Designs. Artwork is by Amy Stewart, because I gambled myself with a 40 count, 1/1/2 stitches, with a supersized, which will take me approximately 50 years, and then it's on 40 count. And I said I want to complete 10,000 stitches till Christmas, and I started with last week's challenge, so quite some bit to do. As I said, I stitched on this one for the challenge, my 510 stitches, and then I continued because the challenges ended on Thursday. But there were only 3 days of November left, so for the next movie and the next challenges we would only have 3 days. So there was a pop-up event, because Oogie Boogie, the bad guy in Nightmare Before Christmas, didn't want to let go. So we had to stitch on something related to him or related to Gamble, because he's a gambling man. So I brought this one out again, and for every 50 stitches, you get 1 point. Because I do 10 stitches, for every 100 stitches, I get 1 point. So I did, in 3 days, I did 1,202 stitches on this piece, because I actually finished my thread and then realized I had 1,197. So there were 3 stitches missing for the next point, 10 stitches. So I got my next thread in and then did 5 stitches, because then I kind of finished the square. And yeah, because this pattern I also stitch with Pattern Keeper. So finally, I show you a picture of what it looked like last time here. And this is where I'm at right now. So, whoops, that did not work. Okay, I have to rearrange. I'm sorry. Okay, let's try it again. So this is supersized cliffhanger max colors. So far it's only black. And it's super cool because it's on 40 count 1/1/2 stitches. That's the whole width of a page. That's in large format. That's 65 stitches wide. Over here, down there, that's the half page mark. That's super crazy. That's my thumb. Yeah, it's really kind of interesting, kind of fun, and I'm super excited how much I already did for the 10,000 stitches challenge. I have to finish 2 pages, and that's not even a half page. But I have a month left, 1.5. So we'll see. I did that one in a week, so yeah, that's kind of cool. This one is not in this week's challenges, but maybe it comes out next week again, because I really like to get some progress in there. It's super fun so far. I mean, it's only black, yeah, but I can't wait to fill those empty spaces in. And then here the next empty space for the next book is already starting. So I can't wait to fill those in. Yeah, that's that one. And I actually finished all those challenges till Wednesday, so in 3 days. except for the pop-up event. But my challenges, I finished till Wednesday because on Thursday it was Halloween and I wanted to have a Halloween start. So that's what I did. I started Sleepy Hollow by Glendon Place on the cord for 28 count cashel linen in Haunted by Picture with Glass. And this is where I got to. So I started in the top left corner, not in the middle, as it was suggested. I started in the top left corner and I stitched the pumpkin. And I did all the beads around the pumpkin. I started with the cranny and I did the first spider web. And I love how the spider web is turning out. I really like that one. Needle minder is from Denka Designs. It was previously on my dragon, but since that one is finished, I have now a needle minder for Sleepy Hollow. And I'm really in love with this one. There is some backstitching missing around the frame. Yeah. The goal for this year was to get it started. So the goal was reached, and I won't stitch on this one this year again. But I'm super in love. It's a really cool project, and I can't wait for next year's Halloween because I'm going to stitch on this one again. Yeah, so this is going away till next year, and maybe I'll stitch on various occasions on this one. So, yeah, that's it. This week, as I said, it's November, and we're starting a new movie, a new Disney movie on enchanting stitching challenges. This week, or this month, Coco is the movie of choice. It's the sweetest movie ever. It's about the guy, or the boy, who searches for his dead relatives on the Day of the Dead. Yeah, it's super cute. I really love this video, or this movie. I watched it the first time, I think, when we were on our way to the US for vacation, and I watched it on the plane. And we actually watched it both, on my boyfriend and I, on our videos. Started it at the same time to get no spoilers from the other one's monitor, but at the same time watch it together. So it was kind of fun, and this movie is so cute. And there's a watch party in Enchanted Stitching Challenges, so if you watch and stitch on a related piece, you can actually get some points as well. So that's what I'm going to do because I want to watch this video, or this movie, sorry. Yeah, but I still have to decide on a piece to stitch while watching, because if you stitch on a piece related to the movie, you get some extra points, and I want those points. So yeah, we'll see. The challenges for this week is to stitch on a new skill, because I think his grandma had to learn the skill of shoemaking when I think his father left him, or his granddad left him, something like that. So stitch on something with a new skill. I'm going to stitch on Twisted Band Sampler by Northern Expressions Needlework, because every band of specialty stitches, and there are a lot of those in there, is a new skill, because I can't do specialty stitches. So I'm presently actually in a band of specialty stitches. I'm in band number 2, and I'm gonna show you where I'm at over here. Just a quick look. So I'm in this band. Wow, those colors are washed out. Okay, that's amazing. I'm still in this band, so I'm doing those snunner cross variations, and then some diagonal herringbone stitch, and then there's another cross stitch band. And my goal for the year is to finish this band number 2 and the band number 3, the cross stitch band. So normally with the challenge I should be in band number 3 in the cross stitch band, and yeah, then we'll see how far I get. So the next band number 3 is those butterflies over here. So looking forward to that. Yeah, that's that one. Next one is in Coco's house, music is forbidden because his granddad left because of the music. So stitch on something which is forbidden in your house. In my house, I had not like the spark of an idea what was forbidden in my house. But when I still lived at home 5 years ago, tattoos were forbidden. I was not allowed to get a tattoo even if I already was 18. My parents did not want to get me a tattoo. So I said I'm going to stitch on Dragon Dance because this dragon would look really cool as a tattoo. So that's that one. As I said, 510 stitches on this one. And I think I have about 100 already done. And showed you the project already. Another challenge is to stitch on something related to pets. Well, the dragon looks like her pet. I'm going to stitch on this one again. So that means 1,000 stitches in this one. My goal is to finish page number 1, so 1,000 stitches will get me closer, but still not reach the goal. But yeah, that's fine. So 1,000 stitches in that one, as I said, and as I said, I already started with a few. That's that one. And the last one is stitch on something related to family. Wedding Words by Nikki Patton because I stitch it for family. And it's a wedding sample that's kind of related to family as well, I think. So 250 stitches in that one, or a bit more, we'll see. And that's actually it. I'm done. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed. I'm sorry I'm a day late, but as I said, it just wasn't possible to film yesterday. And I'm super lucky I actually get to film today because I thought I won't get any stitching time. Any filming time this week and had to do a 2-week update next Monday. But 2 weeks, that's a lot of stuff and a lot of projects. So I'm really happy I was able to film today. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed and I hope you have a wonderful stitchy week and maybe see you next week. Bye!